Bold and beautiful fans, brace yourselves, because the week of September 29th to October 3rd will shake every corner of Los Angeles. Broken hearts, shocking confessions, and life-changing choices are about to explode on screen. Hope crushes Carter's dreams, Liam's long-awaited wish may finally be granted, and Finn stumbles upon news so shocking it could change everything. Meanwhile, Will scrambles for redemption, Luna refuses to let go, and Deacon's marriage collapses under the weight of secrets, pushing him straight into Taylor's arms. This isn't just another week in LA. This is a battlefield of love, lies, and loyalty. So lean in, fans. Who wins? Who loses? And who will be left broken? Let's dive into the storm together. Hope Logan stands at a crossroads that could shatter more than one heart. On one side, Carter Walton, a man of honor, loyalty, and steady devotion. On the other, Liam Spencer, the man who has been both her greatest love and her greatest heartbreak, the one she can't seem to let go of, no matter how many chances he's wasted. Spoilers reveal that Hope will ultimately crush Carter's dreams, and fans, you can almost feel the heartbreak already. Picture the moment. Carter, standing tall yet vulnerable, his eyes searching Hope's face for reassurance, for just a flicker of hope. Instead, what he sees is hesitation. Her lips part, her voice trembles, and with every word she admits the truth she's been running from. Her heart still beats for Liam. The silence between them will feel like a dagger. For Carter, it isn't just rejection, it's devastation. He has given Hope stability, respect, and love without condition, only to find that his devotion wasn't enough to eclipse the pull of her past. He may try to step aside gracefully, but fans, let's be real. His soul will break in ways no words can mend. And then, Liam. For him, this is victory. A long-awaited wish finally coming true. Hope's forgiveness. Her willingness to try again. Her heart returning to him, even after everything they've been through. But is it truly a victory? Or is it the beginning of another cycle of pain that history has already proven they can't escape? So let's turn to you, bold and beautiful fans. Is Hope making the right decision by giving Liam yet another chance? Or do you believe Carter, faithful, loyal, and constant, deserved better? Comment below. Who deserves Hope's heart more? Liam, the man of her past, or Carter, the man of her future? While Hope battles her heart, Will Spencer is preparing a desperate gamble to win back Electra Forrester. Their love story has been ripped apart by betrayal, confusion, and Luna's twisted obsession. But Will isn't ready to surrender. Spoilers suggest he may go big, bigger than anyone expected, by dropping to one knee, a sparkling diamond in hand, and asking Electra to be his forever. Fans, imagine the scene. Electra's eyes widening in shock, her breath catching in her chest as Will pours his heart out. You're the one, Electra. You've always been the one. His voice shakes with sincerity, with desperation, with hope. But will she believe him? Or will the pain of betrayal still burn too deeply for her to say yes? Meanwhile, Luna refuses to release her grip. To her, Will isn't just a man. He's destiny. She clings to the fantasy of being his wife, his partner, the mother of his child. And now, she carries what she believes is her ultimate weapon, her unborn baby. To Luna, it isn't obsession. It's fate. But to everyone else, it's a nightmare unraveling in real time. Enter Bill Spencer, a father determined to save his son. Bill sees through Luna's schemes, and he won't stand by while his son is trapped in a toxic cage. But fans, you know Bill. When he steps in, it's never gentle. His methods are ruthless, his anger unforgiving. And that raises the question, if Bill decides to act, will Luna and her unborn child truly be safe? Now here's where it gets explosive. Imagine the triangle turning into a war zone. Will, desperate to fix his past mistakes. Electra, torn between love and self-preservation. Luna, tightening her grip with every breath. And Bill, ready to bulldoze through anyone in his way. One proposal could spark it all. So I'll ask you, fans, if Will does get down on one knee, do you want Electra to say yes? Do you believe they can find their way back to love? Or is this story already too broken to be saved? And if Luna refuses to let go, how far do you think Bill will go to protect his son? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this love triangle is spiraling
into something far darker, and your predictions might just be the key to what happens next. While the younger generation fights for love, John Finn Finnegan is about to stumble into a discovery so shocking it could shake his entire world. Luna, whom everyone believed was gone, may still be alive, and when that truth surfaces, every secret, every lie, every whispered manipulation will unravel like a thread pulled from a fragile tapestry. Spoilers suggest that Sheila Carter may be the one to unleash this bombshell. But fans, let's be real. Sheila never shares information out of kindness. If she tells Finn, it's because she has an angle, a reason, a scheme. Imagine the scene. Her eyes glinting, her voice low, dangling the truth in front of Finn like bait, waiting to see how he'll react. For her, it's power. For Finn, it's devastation. And then there's Deacon Sharp. His marriage to Sheila has been hanging by a thread, strangled by lies. Time and again, he warned her, one more lie and we're done. Yet here he is, broken by the realization that lying is Sheila's very nature. He's a man torn in two, still bound by love, yet drowning in betrayal. And where does he go? Not to Hope, not to Brooke, but to Taylor Hayes. Yes, Taylor, the woman who has lived through her own storms, who has fought Ridge's wars, who knows heartbreak as intimately as she knows her own reflection. Taylor resists him at first. She urges him to seek another therapist, another safe space. But Deacon is relentless. He insists. He needs her. He trusts her. And perhaps, without meaning to, he begins to feel something more than trust, something dangerously close to desire. Fans, picture it. Deacon, vulnerable and raw, pouring his soul out. Taylor, professional yet compassionate, listening, guiding, but her eyes linger a little too long. Her words soften a little too much. This is how boundaries blur. This is how two broken hearts begin to beat in sync. And looming in the shadows, Sheila. Can you imagine her fury when she realizes that not only is her marriage slipping away, but her rival in love is none other than Taylor Hayes? This isn't just betrayal, it's war. So I'll turn it over to you. Do you think Taylor could be Deacon's salvation? The one woman who helps him rise above his chaos? Or is she simply the spark that will send Sheila spiraling into a rage we haven't seen in years? Comment your predictions below, because whichever way this goes, the fallout will be explosive. So, Bold and Beautiful fans, looking at everything that's about to unfold, I can't help but see the pieces of a bigger puzzle forming. Hope's decision to walk away from Carter feels inevitable. As much as I admire Carter's loyalty, the truth is, Hope has never fully let go of Liam. My prediction? Their reunion will happen quickly, but it won't be smooth sailing. Liam's history of waffling between women will always haunt them. And I wouldn't be surprised if Hope herself begins to doubt whether choosing him was a mistake all over again. As for Will, I think his grand gesture toward Electra, possibly a proposal, may backfire. It might win her heart for a moment, but Luna isn't going to let go easily. And if Bill steps in to protect his son, Luna and her unborn child could be in real danger. In my view, we may be heading for a storyline where Electra has to choose between her own safety and her love for Will, while Luna spirals further into obsession. Then there's Finn. I believe his discovery about Luna being alive will set off the next major arc. If Sheila is the one who delivers that news, I expect she'll spin it in a way that benefits her, perhaps trying to paint herself as the savior. But Deacon turning to Taylor? That could be the true ticking time bomb.
If they cross that line emotionally or romantically, Sheila will not take it lightly. We could be looking at another explosive Sheila showdown, one that drags both Finn and Taylor into her wrath. But that's just my take, bold and beautiful fans. Now I want to hear from you. Do you honestly believe Hope and Liam are destined to last this time? Or are we about to watch them fall back into the same cycle of mistrust and heartbreak that has defined their love story for years? If history is any clue, I can't help but wonder if Hope will eventually regret walking away from Carter, a man who gave her nothing but stability. What do you think? Was this her chance at real happiness? Or is Liam truly the one? And then there's Will and Electra. If Will gets down on one knee with that ring, do you see Electra saying yes out of love or hesitation? Will she see it as a promise for a brighter future, or as a reminder of all the pain Luna has dragged them through? My gut tells me that even if Electra accepts, Luna will find a way to shatter their happiness. But maybe you see it differently. Would you want Electra to forgive Will, or do you think she deserves a fresh start without him? And finally, Sheila. If she feels cornered, how far will she go? We know this woman thrives on chaos, and when she's pushed, she explodes. Could Sheila turn her wrath on Taylor if she senses Deacon drifting away? Could she manipulate Finn again, using Luna's survival as her weapon? Or will she spiral so far out of control that everyone in Los Angeles feels her fury? So I'll leave it to you, fans. Who rises, who falls, and who gets burned in the fire that's coming? Drop your theories in the comments. I can't wait to see where you think this storm is heading.